Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and tonight we're going to talk about a little bit of the news that kind of creeped up on Twitter today. Starting with GTA 5 will be coming to Xbox Series X, PlayStation 5, and PC on November 11th. Then we have starting May 26th, we're going to have another sale on the PlayStation Store with games like Demon's Souls, Sackboy, Ghost of Tsushima, and other titles that are on the PlayStation. Usually these sales are pretty good. They usually give you a pretty good discount. So if you have been holding off on some of these PlayStation 5 games, I would seriously recommend picking them up during this sale because they usually do give them pretty good markdowns. Black Desert Online, it looks like you can get 50% off the Explorer Edition, which is definitely going to save you some money if you're going to jump into Black Desert Online. I would highly recommend getting this because every little bit of money you can save with these packs is pretty good, because once Black Desert Online gets its claws into you, it doesn't let up. It's definitely a good experience. I still play it. I do recommend playing that. Especially if you have an Xbox Series X or S, the performance on that game is so much better now. And this is definitely a game that you can play as a single player experience. You don't have to get into the whole PvP. And I mean, it's a long experience. If you're looking for something to possibly waste, a couple 100 hours in, Black Desert Online is definitely a fun experience. And I believe it's still on Game Pass, actually. We definitely have some more Game Pass news. We got some games coming out. Most notably, we have Conan Exiles that will be coming out. We have Maneater that's coming with that, and SnowRunner. SnowRunner is pretty freaking cool. I would recommend at least giving that a shot. Maneater was pretty fun. I did enjoy playing that game. It looks freaking beautiful now on the Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5 now that it's gotten next-gen upgrades. So I would definitely check those two out. And Conan Exiles is a one of them survival games, which is set in the Conan universe. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I downloaded a demo for it way back, and I've never really got into those survival games too much, but I think, I might give that one another shot now that I have the Xbox Series X, and I'll probably get better performance on it now. So I'll probably be giving that another shot. We finally have an announced release date for the Ascent, coming day one to Game Pass on July 29th. I am definitely looking forward to playing that game, and that will be exclusive to Xbox and PC, I believe, for at least a while. I don't know when or if that's coming to PS5, but it would be cool if it did. We have and I think that was basically it for the news for today. It wasn't really a lot going on today that I could tell. I mean, that Grand Theft Auto thing is kind of hit and miss with a lot of people. A lot of people are excited for it. A lot of people aren't. See a lot of people more upset that they're not going to get GTA 6 anytime soon, but we are definitely getting GTA 5 remastered and expanded. Me personally, I'm happy for it. I always like it when they go back and upgrade games and bring them forward. I like that. Especially if you are investing digital in your video games now, it's really cool that the developers will do that. I really wish they would do something for RDR2. That would be pretty cool. I'm more into the RDR in the LA Noire than I am the Grand Theft Auto. I've never finished Grand Theft Auto, but I have finished the other two. I much prefer those to the Grand Theft Auto series, but I do like to play Grand Theft Auto because I like to explore the worlds, and it's just fun. I never really get into the story on that. I just play it for the fun, for a while, and then I move on. So that'll be really exciting for me to get to play that again. Next week we will be playing Biomutant. I did pre-order that so that I could do a a review and a gameplay on my live stream on YouTube. I will be streaming that gameplay, but I will do a first impressions and a review of it. The first impressions is purely for those who have next gen consoles and are wondering how it's going to look and feel. I will let you know that information, but I will not be giving you I will not I won't be doing any like story spoilers or gameplay spoilers. Like, I don't know. I mean, they say that game can be played like everybody's experience is going to be different or something, you know, so maybe all of it's not a spoiler. I don't know. Like, I'm really finicky about that. I hate when I'm trying to get a review of a game and they're showing me all this gameplay and they're showing me, you know, stuff that they're like, oh, it's not a spoiler, you know, because there's nothing happening. But that stuff to me kind of is spoilers, the way they show some of that stuff. Like a lot of the Resident Evil things, reviews that I saw after I posted mine were talking about, oh yeah, there's no spoilers and stuff. And just knowing like enemy placements on that game is kind of a spoiler. You know what I mean? Just seeing like an enemy like in the background when you're moving around, that is kind of spoiler to me. So yeah, especially when you're playing something like a Resident Evil with the short with how short those games usually turn out being. Yeah, everything is basically potentially a spoiler. So yeah, we'll definitely be doing the Biomutant thing. I'll probably give you an update on my Mass Effect trilogy playthrough that I've been doing. I've decided that I am gonna just go to number 1 and finish that up, and then move forward, because I was trying to play all 3 of them simultaneously, like play a couple hours, play a couple hours, play a couple hours, but I want to kind of just experience that story from beginning to end. So I'm going to finish them in order. Basically, I don't really think we're going to have much more news unless Sony decides to do a state of play before June 12th when Xbox goes, but I kind of feel like Sony should come out soon and at least give us the information when they're going to be opening the SSD bay for the SSD storage expansion, and what their plans are for the second half of the year. I really hope they do that before the E3 show, just because I know for myself and I know for a lot of others, we're kind of starting to, you know, not feel as hyped for PlayStation 5 as we were, but as soon as they show us some stuff, we're going to be happy. So I'm hoping that they do that state of play before the launch of Ratchet and Clank. I think that would be really awesome. It would definitely help get us out of this whole, like, Sony being so hush has just been so hard for a lot of us who want to see what's coming from Sony. That's definitely been really hard to be happy and excited about the PlayStation when you don't know anything. So hopefully they do that before Ratchet and Clank launches or right after. And then that moves us to E3. We will be having Xbox, and did Nintendo say that we're going to be there? I don't know, but we're going to have a lot of companies there, and gosh dang it, Battlefield is going to be shown at E3. I'm pretty sure it's coming to the Xbox show, and that can only mean like one thing. It's coming to Game Pass, but I don't think it's coming to Game Pass. I think it's coming to EA Play, at least in some capacity. Battlefield 6 will be on EA Play, which gives them the ability to also put that on PlayStation 5. So I don't think it's going to be like an 11-hour demo like it has been before. I think there's going to be like a free to play or a subscription way to get into the next Battlefield. I feel like it's either going to be, you know, something that is worked out through Game Pass and EA Play so that it is compatible with PlayStation if you have the EA Play app. If you're subscribed on PlayStation, I feel like that's the best bet. That's the only reason I can think that they're going to show this in June at the Xbox show, is because it has something to do with Game Pass or something to do with EA Play. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and leave you with this video. I didn't want to do like a super long one tonight because I want people to actually watch a little bit more than, 5 minutes or whatever. So if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.